Hey guys, welcome to Elevate Techie. What is Selenium IDE? It is basically a browser extension and supports for Chrome and Firefox browsers. When you ask what does this Selenium IDE do? This tool facilitates the user to record all the user actions and place them back. It looks simple, right? So whenever you want to test any application, you just go to the extension tool, open the extension tool, record all the user actions and play back them whenever you need. But it's not as easy as it is because we have got few of the limitations of using this tool. So just let's go and see in real time how to use this Selenium IDE extension tool. So as I said before, Selenium IDE is an extension tool and it supports for Chrome and Firefox browser, right? So let's just go and see how to use this Selenium IDE tool in the Firefox browser. So first you have to install this extension in your Firefox. So for that, what you can just do is go to add-ons and themes in your Firefox and then search for Selenium IDE. It is going to fetch you the results. And here you can see the first one we have got, which is the Selenium IDE. It's an integrated development environment for the Selenium testers. So this is what you have to install. And I have already installed it in my mission. So you can see that I'm getting remove instead of install as it is already installed. So once it is installed, you can see a small icon with this SE symbol in your Firefox. So this is what the Selenium extension tool looks like. Now I want to use this extension tool. So for that, just click on this icon and it pops up with you a window. So here it is asking, what would you like to do? Record a new test in your project or open an existing project or create a new project or close the Selenium IDE. As of now, we are very new to it and we haven't created any project. So what we'll be selecting is create a new project. And next is that it is asking the name of the project. So I'm just doing it as sample test. So I'll give it as test simply. So it has created me the project with the name test. You can see it here. And this is what we have. So this is how the Selenium IDE looks. And now, as I mentioned before, you can record all the user actions which you want to perform for the application and play them back. So for recording them, what you have got here is a record option. So if you want to record, just click on this start recording. So I'll be clicking on start recording and it is asking me which URL I want to record. Let's just say I'm giving the Google simply. So I want to test for the Google just to keep it simple. So I'll be giving the URL of the Google. And now you can click on the start recording. So you can see here that it has navigated you to the Google homepage. So here now I want to search for something like test. Okay. And then I clicked on this Google search button. And if you notice here, it is showing you Selenium IDE is recording. So it is recording all the actions which you are performing in the browser. So now I'm going to click on the Google search. So it has fetched up me with the results. So that is what I want to test right now. So I'll be just closing the browser and here you can see the option stop recording. So I'll be clicking on the stop recording and it is asking me to provide the name of the test which I have done right now. So I'll say it as test 1 and click on OK. And here if you just scroll up and notice what are the commands it has given. Here you can see the project name as test and as it is not saved right now it is showing as star. And if you want to change your project name you can just do that clicking on this pencil icon and whatever we have given the website to test is displayed here as we have given it as Google, so it got displayed under this tab. And later we have this table which shows us the command, target and the value. So this is the most important thing of all in the Selenium IDE. Here the command tells us what is the action we have performed. And here the first action we have performed is opening the browser. So here it is showing open command. So this is the action which we have performed, and next is the target. So target means for what we have performed the action. And the next is value. So when you just enter any of the test data, like when you enter any input to the browser, that will be stored under this value. So you can see here whatever action we have performed that got stored in this format of command, target and value. So command gives you the action which you have performed, and the target gives you on which you have performed, and value gives you the value which you have given to that action. Now, if you notice here, when I just click on any of the action which I have performed, so it is giving me the command and the target and the value. So if in future for one of my tests, if I want to change the keyword search which I have given as test 2, test 1, so I can do that. So next time if I want to give the search keyword as test 1, so I can just enter that value under this value field, and this will run for the search keyword as test 1. So we have recorded our script successfully using the Selenium IDE. Now let's play back them. So as we discussed previously, it has the capability of recording and playback the scripts whenever required. So for playback, you have this icon. If you scroll here, you can see it as run all the tests. So that means that here we have created one of the tests with the name test 1. So this is one of the tests, and if we want, we can create a new test using this plus symbol here which shows you add new test. So in the similar way, if you have multiple tests, all of those tests if you want to run at once, so that we can use this icon run all the tests to do that. Or else if you want to run only specific icon, that can be done using this run current test. Now I want to run only the one test, so let me just click on this run current test icon. So you can see here the browser got opened and it is searching for the keyword test 1, and it closed out the browser again. So whatever actions we have recorded, it has playbacked all of those actions successfully. And here you have the logs to check if all these actions stand successfully. So this is the reference for you to check it, and it provides the log, and if you want to clear the log again, so you can do that using this icon clear log. So this is how you create a test in Selenium IDE and run the test using Selenium IDE tool. So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Do let me know your views in the comment section. Hope you learned something new today. Please do like, share and subscribe the channel. See you in the next video.